27 of my FFA Let's Play. In this part, we are going to be going to Esthar. If you remember in the last episode, quite a bit happened. We found out that Rinoa is now a sorceress, because in the medbay, she was possessed by Ultimecia. And then she had went to break both seals on Adele's tomb during the Lunar Cry. So in doing so, she now has sorceress powers passed down from Hein. We were on the Ragnarok ship. The Esthar air station helped us get back to Esthar. However, they did want to take Rinoa and do the same thing to her as they did to Adele. Rinoa was scared to do so, and Squall didn't want her to. But of her own free will, she decided to go. After that, Squall was thinking about it, and came to the realization, I fought so hard to get her back. Am I just going to lose her again? So he went back to save her again. So now she's with us. She's actually in our party. However, we have now received radio communications from a person in Esthar who is an aide to the president named Kyrion. So we're going to go and meet him. I'm hoping that the volume is not too bad. I did have to cut it down again because, long story short, I had to change some audio settings for my streaming because it would be the only way I can actually play music on it and not have it be picked up in the Twitch file. So in order to do that, I had to get everything situated all over again. So I'm hoping that I've had it fixed. It shouldn't be too bad of a problem. Okay, so over here, over at the air station, which is this right here. There we go. I forgot to change Zell out. I'll keep him for now. He's hardly ever in here, so I'll keep him. Let him get some exercise. Yeah. We are going to go all the way over to the Presidential Palace, which will be on the complete other side. Okay, it was a Turtipod and an Imp, but Zell doesn't have anything, so I didn't give him anything. I was wondering why she managed to get silence, and it's because she didn't have anything. So I'm gonna switch my party members then. Actually, no, I'll keep it. I did mention I was gonna keep those, so I'll keep them for now. Okay, I'll keep this part, because this is new. This is the Iron Giant. He has Haste, Shell, and Reflect, but he has very beefy defenses. Very beefy. So you need to make sure you're careful. Let me see. You're not going to have it, because I tried to fine-tune your list. I haven't, like, really gone through it yet, but... I can look at that defense. Okay. Iron Giant. Hard to damage due to its steel armor. Okay. Iron Giant. Hard to damage due to its steel armor. Doesn't use magic, but its sword causes significant damage. And that is true, it's very beefy. It's weak to lightning, ironically. So we are going to use some nuggets. And I'm only keeping it because it's new. Realistically, I won't. Either way. It's not bad. I'm gonna do haste on her. Do you have any doubles? You don't. I'm just curious what he'll do. It is still low. I think it will give you a star curtain? I can't remember. It gives you something quite nice. Steal from you. I think it was a star fragment, actually. It's hard to read it because my map printed away. I think this gives pretty good XP too. Well, it's kind of moderate. The Behemoth gives the most, because it's so tough. So they should actually let us in now, because it was always blocked off. Let's see. The president is waiting. Okay, so we finally get to meet him. Lord. Kyrios. And that's probably... Yep. It's exactly who you think it is. What is up with this country? Oh, sure. Hey there. Been wanting to meet you guys. You guys are the one who are inside my head, right? Alone told me. It was like there was some kind of waves running through my head. They gave us so much power during battle. I thought there was some kind of fairies flying over us. So I'm Laguna. President Laguna Loire of Esthar. Pleased to meet you. If we weren't in a state of emergency, I'd like to talk to you some more, but... Well, whatever. Let's talk. What do you want to know? You'll never get going if President Laguna keeps talking. So why don't you guys throw out some questions and he'll try and answer them. And we have a bunch. Man, you look way too serious. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna ask everything but the first one. I think the first one is what progresses. Where's Alone? What in the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? When Alone was about 2, there was a massive hunt for girls in Esthar. Esthar's soldiers came to Windhill, and Elle's parents resisted. They were killed on the spot. The massive hunt was to find the successor for Esthar's ruler, which was Adele. Esthar was raised by Rain, who lived next door, and I came to know her. Then there was another massive hunt for a successor in Esthar again. Elle was taken away, even though I was there. It's the most painful episode of my life. So I rescued her and sent her off to Windhill. Shortly after that, Rain died, and Alot was sent straight to an orphanage. Why didn't you go back to Windhill with her? I wanted to, but I had my reasons. I found out about this afterward, but The reason why Alone had to leave the orphanage was because of her special power. Doc Odine wanted to research on Alone's special power. He looked for her everywhere. The owners of the orphanage were Sid Kramer and his wife Adia. You know them better than I do. The Kramers took Elle out of the orphanage to protect her. They prepared a big ship to accommodate her. Gracious of them, huh? After a while, the ship turned into another orphanage, and Elle looked after all the kids. She said her life on the ship was a happy one. Who knows? I don't know how she could have been so happy on a ship. She was on the ship for over 10 years. That ship was attacked by Galbadia recently. Esthar's ship rescued them, and she finally met with me. It was pure luck that we found her. I was out in space at that time. Alone followed me out to space. Little Elle was all grown up. And then she told me everything. Did she get back safely from space? Our escape pod rescue team was a little late. Alone was taken into custody by Galbadia. She's inside Lunatic Pandora. We're going to rescue her. Help us out, okay? Yeah, it's gotta be hard for him to talk about. Okay. Tell me about Rain. Rain, sorry? Some other time, maybe. No. I can't. It's too much for me to remember. What are you doing here? You know what I've been doing all my life, right? You were a silly Galbadian soldier. I didn't like your attitude at all. But I understood the bond between the three of you. Then you changed, after you went to Windhill. Then Alone was abducted by Esthar, and you went on a journey. A journey to get Alone back. You wrote articles and appeared in movies to get by. You were trying to find a way into Esthar. You somehow got into Esthar and rescued Alone. I got a lot of help along the way. What I don't understand is, why are you the president? Want to know? It's a long story. Yeah, we're gonna hear it. You want to hear it? Really? Okay, I'll tell you. I only set out to rescue Alone, but of course, that wasn't the end of my story. It's a country ruled by Sorceress Adele, with the ingenious yet inhumane Odine. Both of them were interested in Alone. We couldn't just pack up and leave. Adele will be angry. My research will be kaput. Odine only thought about his research. But, while researching under Adele's orders, he was still making many inventions. It was a device to seal magic, sealing facility. Maybe Adele can be defeated. I owed a big favor to the Adele Resistance who helped me rescue Alone. I spoke with my comrades. Two issues came up. First, stopping the crystal pillar from calling monsters from the moon and destroying everything like what happened in Sintra. Second, freeing Esthar from Adele's hands. We planned and planned, based on my brilliant ideas, of course. We're back. Back in the Lunatic Pandora research facility. There's only one goal. Following Odine's Odin's instructions, we operated the panel and moved the crystal pillar. We set the course and the stop point in the ocean. And goodbye. Whoa. That was easy. But we were found out. So we gathered for a final battle to lower Adele. Adele appeared as we expected. What is going on? We hunted down the culprit who moved the crystal pillar. Where? Inside there. Alone's been taken hostage. I knew she would go in right away if I mentioned Alone. You thought I would fall for that trick? Adele realized that Alone was a hologram, but it was too late. Yeah, of course. My plans are always perfect. Kyros, Ward, now. Piece of cake. Adele was careless. She may be a sorceress, but after all, she was human. We succeeded, but we couldn't keep such a dangerous sorceress around as a trophy. We had to do something. So, we decided to send her far, far away. Someplace very far, into outer space. And that about wraps that part up. But the real work began after that. A fierce debate ensued about who should govern this country after Adele was gone. I wasn't paying close attention while they made me up to be this hero of the revolution, and I ended up being president. Odin made a lot of noise about wanting to do research on Alone. It was a mistake to send Alone back to Rain. Rain died, and Elle was sent to the orphanage. If I had only gone to Windhill with Elle, I would have been able to see Rain one last time. Rain was dead. Alone missing. My job kept me busy. I was left there thinking about this and that, and before I knew it, all this time had passed. Well, that's about it. Okay, I think that's, if you want to leave, it might be a joke answer. We're just gonna go with the first one. Straight to the heart of the matter. I'm just like a workaholic seed. Is it my turn? I can't do his accent, I'm sorry. Yeah, make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want. Sorceress Adia told me everything. Sorceress Ultimecia comes from the future to possess the sorceress of present day, meaning she leaves her body in the future and sends only her consciousness here. Does that sound familiar to you? It's like when Alone sent our consciousness back into the past. You're a smart one. My first guess was that someone in the future with an ability like Alone was sending the sorceress back here to our time. But no, that is not the answer. So how does the sorceress come back to this time? You want to hear how? Yes, we do. I kept this a secret to surprise you. It is because of me, Odin. I researched Alone's power long ago. I made out a pattern from the electronic current running through Alone's brain. Once the pattern was determined, it was easy to mechanize. It may only be a toy right now, but in the time of Ultimecia, it is an impressive working machine. Which means there is a machine which imitates Alone's power. It is I who made the first model of that machine. I named the machine Junction Machine Alone. It is a wonderful thing to know my invention is used in the future. Junction Machine Alone. That's about it. So Sorceress Ultimecia came to know about Alone from that machine. And Elle became Ultimecia's target. You can't blame Odine. It's useless. You want to go outside? You want the fisticuffs? Okay, we continue the story. Let's see. There is only one way to defeat Ultimecia. You must kill her in the future. There is nothing we can do unless we go to the future. There is no way to jump to the future under normal circumstances. But there is still a way. It is because Sorceress Ultimecia plans to compress time. Compressing time with magic? What good will that do for a sorceress to compress time? There may be many reasons, but it doesn't matter. Let's just figure out what Ultimecia is up to. In order for Ultimecia to exist in this time, she must take over the body of the sorceress from the present. But the machine has a limit. Ultimecia probably needs to go back further in time to achieve time compression. Only Alone can take her back further into the past. That is why she is desperately seeking her. We must take advantage of Alone's power. There are two sorceresses in our time, Sorceress Renoa and Sorceress Adele. Of the two, Adele has not awakened yet. Once regeneration is complete, neither Laguna nor I will be safe. Sorceress Adele is probably in the process of awakening inside Lunatic Pandora. Ultimecia will want to possess Adele if Adele wakes up. That will be a horrible event. Adele is a horrible sorceress. If Adele's consciousness wins over Ultimecia, Adele will first destroy this era. So we must use Sorceress Renoa to inherit Ultimecia's powers. That is all for the mission briefing. First, go to Lunatic Pandora. Alone's probably being held captive inside, so rescue her first. Then kill Sorceress Adele before the awakening process is complete. Now we're left with Renoa as the only sorceress of this era. Then wait for Ultimecia to repossess Renoa. When Ultimecia arrives, it's Alone's turn. Alone will send Renoa back to the past with Ultimecia. Alone will have to send Renoa and Ultimecia inside another sorceress she knows in the past. Adia or Adele. That's up to Alone. Once Ultimecia is in the past, she'll use the time compression magic. We'll see some influence here. I don't know what kind of influence, but once Alone feels it, she'll cut Renoa and Ultimecia off from the past. Renoa will come back to this world. Ultimecia also goes back to her own world. What will be left is the time-compressed world. Past, present, and future will all be mixed together. You will keep moving through the time compression towards the future. Once you're out of the time compression, that will be Ultimecia's world. It's all up to you after that. Yeah, apologies, his accent is so hard to replicate of what I imagine it being, and like I mentioned, it's hard to state in an accent I've never done much. So, if I read it like a normal line, that's kind of what I have to do. I have to get them out. So you were briefed about the mission. I don't really understand it either. Will you do it? I have questions. I don't understand the mission completely either, but it seemed like the only option. 1, rescue Alone. 2. Stop Sorceress Adele's awakening. 3. Wait for Ultimecia to possess Renoa. 4. Alone sends Renoa and Ultimecia to the past. 5. Time compression begins. 6. Get Renoa back to this world. 7. Go to the future and compress time. 8. Defeat Ultimecia. 9. Victory is ours. That's it. Alright. Let's go. We'll get aboard Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing in there. I've always wanted to ride that thing. Plus the name sounds so cool. Alright, everyone. From here, we go straight to our final target, Ultimecia. Let's go over the plan again. First, enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, you fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack. Show no mercy. Now, here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass on her powers before being defeated. Renoa, will you be willing to accept them? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimecia to possess Renoa. This will be hard on you, Renoa. But will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then, Alone sends Renoa and Ultimecia to the past. Alone brings back Renoa. Then head to the future through compressed time. Ultimecia lives far in the future where none of us can technically exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in a world like that. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll also believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things alone. You need somebody. Right, guys? What place reminds you of your friends? Imagine being in that place with all of your friends. Once time compression begins, think of that place and try to get there. That's all. That place will welcome you. You'll be able to get there no matter what time period you're in. You need love and friendship for this mission, and the courage to believe it. It's all about love, friendship, and courage. I'm counting on you guys. Love and friendship and all that sounds corny, but everyone seems up for it. Think it'll succeed? We'll try. So this is going to be the soft reminder. And I'm gonna pause just for a second, because I need to make sure you can be able to hear me. If you've never played Final Fantasy VIII before, and you still want to do all the side stuff, do not go back into Lunatic Pandora and finish it. Because as soon as you do, the time compression will begin, and then you can't do anything that's a side quest that involves people. Any of them. Yeah, this is going to be the soft reminder. So if you have any inkling of wanting to do any side things that involve other people, you need to do them now. If you want to do the card stuff, you need to finish the CC group quest. With the Queen of Cards, there is a spot that you can find her. She will be at the spot where the lunar base crashed. So if you want to get any of the special cards from the Queen of Cards quest, then you can get them there, which I probably will do. So once time compression begins, the only places that will be open is the Center of Ruins, the place where you got brothers, and the Deep Sea Research Center. That is it. Everything else will be closed off permanently. I'll give another reminder right before, and that'll be the hard reminder, because once that happens, there is no going back. So the rest of this episode is going to wind up being cards and side stuff. And it probably will wind up being side stuff for a couple more times, just because I want to show the content before it's closed off forever. We are going to go... Well, first I want to save. And I'm going to save in a different slot. If you want to keep this slot around, you can keep this one around and have it just be oh crap, I made a mistake, I need to go back, kind of save. That's your best bet. So now that I've saved, back on Ragnarok, go inside. Because there is a card that I want to get. If he's still here, hopefully he's still here. He is. You know some rules we don't use around here. Let's play a game with lunar rules and ours. No, absolutely not. Trust me, you don't want the lunar rules. If you remember how awful they were, you don't want them mixed. Okay, I think what he said was like, all right, man, if you insist. Okay, same deal. You want to do the cards that you normally would preferably use. I think it was Cypher. It's been a while since I've done cards. Okay, so the card that he is going to have is going to be Squall. So, if he doesn't play this round, I will cut back until he does, because he does have it. I know for a fact he does have it. So, we will go from there, and thankfully the rules that he has is not bad. It could be far worse. Okay, so we'll check this. So he didn't play it. So what I am going to do is I am going to go cut now, and I will come back once he's played it. It might take a bit. I don't know. At least the rules aren't annoying. So I will see you then. Okay, never mind, he played it. That was quick. Okay, so down here... this should be fine. Okay, that went too bad. Okay, so now that we've got his card, we are going to go back out and save. And the other card that we need to get is from... I did not mean to go back down. The next card that we need to get is going to come from Odin and then his 8. So I'm gonna go back out here and save, now that I have Squall. Okay, so 16 is my, oh crap, I messed up. Save. I'll try and keep it. Okay, so now we need to go back to the air station, and I will cut here, and I will meet you back at the Presidential Palace, because we need to go there to see if he'll give the card. If not, I'm going to have to make a bunch of trips. So hopefully he'll have it and it won't make me lose it. But yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, never mind. Thankfully it wasn't that long. I'm just doing this, but that's the Queen of Cards thing, so never mind. Dr. Odin will have a card though, and that is just him having a card, and that is Ward. So I need to go and try and find him. I don't know where he's at this point in the game. Where's he even at? He might be in his research facility. Because I don't think that he is in ship. Okay, so I went ahead and upgraded some people's weapons. And you do want to make sure that you need to have 60 remedies. As annoying as that is going to be, you do have to have them. So what I probably would wind up doing is off camera do all the seed tests to get to rank A, so that I can get the most out of it. And then while I'm leveling off camera, I'll probably will have enough money, and then I'll be able to buy the remedies. You do need 60, because you have to have 6 remedy plus to be able to get Doom Train. So I will have to get that off camera, but you do need him. This is the only place I can think of he'd be. Like, this is his lab, so. Okay, I am going to have to probably work on getting Renoa's list to be fine-tuned for her. Because yeah, I love Angel Wing. It's one of my favorite limits, besides Squall. I just love it. Renoa, Irvine, and Squall are my favorite limit breaks for sure. Quist is probably 4th. So there he is. You want to play? Yes, we do, and we want Ward. So hopefully he won't like scurry off the screen. So we'll see if he has it. If he doesn't play it this round, I will have to cut until he does. But he will have Ward, which has pretty good stats from what I remember. We're having like pretty good all-around stats. Kind of like Zell. Sometimes the AI is so slow. Okay, so he didn't play it. So I will just cut now until he does. Okay, so he finally did play it. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to. Be fine. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. So now that we got those out of the way, the other ones that I would want to get, I can't get because they're either from the Queen of Cards, which I'm probably not going to wind up doing. It's going to take forever. It's too annoying. I've already done it once. That and the, I don't know what to do next. There is a GF that I'm probably going to try and get now. I think I might. Okay, so I will see you back at the ship. Okay, so we're back. My next course of action is going to be going to the Century Ruins. Because I am going to have to do something in particular. I think what I'm probably going to wind up doing is I'm probably going to just do the center runs. And then I will tell you what to do to get the GF. I'll do everything off camera, and then I'll just I might record me doing it. We'll see. Where's it at? I can't remember. It's in Centra. There it is. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Let me see how far I'm going. I might be able to do it in enough time. because I'm not going to be doing anything else in here, really. It's just finishing it so that I can do the other part afterwards. So I am going to continue. We are going to be going over here. Okay, and my voice can't go that deep. I am Odin. You want to have encounter half or none here at least. Okay, 3 drains. I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can. It's one of the reasons why I kept the encounter none on. I'll show this stuff probably in the next part. I need to try and do this as fast as I can. This place is really cool. It's very unique. Okay, so I need to go right ladder first, I think. I'll know when I get to it. Is this it? It isn't, but it'll give me a drop point. I can't remember what it is, though. I think it's pretty good. It is for arrow. Okay. So yeah, we are going to go back down and go on the left ladder because we need to go... I'm sure you can tell what we're trying to do. Up into that little place with the ledge. Okay, so back up. Up this ladder and then be on the ledge. We need to press the switch up here. Yeah. Now we're good. Now we need to go back down. Because now a staircase will be revealed to us. And we need that staircase to get up. Yeah. I think it's already out. If not, then... No, it's not yet. Yeah, that revealed this button. So now we're gonna press this button. Now we'll have a spectral staircase. Okay, it wasn't a spectral staircase. I thought it was like the light one. I think it might be a different place. Okay, so now we need to go up here. And we need to get the... Oh, it is the railing. That's what I remembered. Yeah, it was the railing. Okay, so up here, and we need to get this eye out. Because we need this eye to go in the other statue. And then we'll get a code. And we need to remember this code. Again, and then we're going to go up to the top. So we're going to put the eye we just got in the eye of this statue. Let me do this first though. Pain, okay. Do you have anything I can get rid of? I'm going to get rid of my arrows. Because I am going to have him have a tornado eventually. Okay, 5 pains. Pain is pretty nice. It's like a combination status magic, so I think it inflicts like poison, blind, silence, something all together. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're going to put the left eye in and leave the right one as is. 24477. I need both eyes out. Okay. And now we're gonna go back to the owl again. And we'll put the cone in there. If you had the battles still going, you probably would be running out of time. Because it still goes. Okay, both eyes. 2, 4, 4, 7, 7. Okay. It's really not too difficult. It mainly is just remembering the code. I got an easy one, thankfully. Okay, let me see what I have for cell strength. Okay, because he doesn't even have any strength junctions. I can even teach it to. Because Zell has... I thought that... You really don't have anything I could actually use much. He's earned like all the notables, really. And you're like almost there. Quite different. Same deal. Okay, since you've got treatment, you need to learn this. You need to learn this. Learn that. You're fine. Spirit bonus. Okay, I just had you do that. And you're almost done with that. Okay, I should have done revive. It takes a while, because revive is quite nice. Okay, so you need to learn... evasion. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn Move Find back off and have it be this instead. Realistically, he's not too bad. I will say though, if you're doing the Squall being the level of his initial level, you don't want Odin. You can just completely ignore him because he will ruin your chance of ever doing it, because he will just randomly come into the battle and just kill everything, which will give you experience if Squall's not dead. I wouldn't recommend it unless Squall's already dead. Forgot to read his lines. So what he actually said was, "To him who doth vanquish me, I grant my august powers." And his other lines were... "Excellent. Prepare thyself. The weak shall perish, the strong shall triumph. Prevail over my sword, and I shall grant it to thee. For honor, let us fight." He actually has triple. And you can start getting these as early as disc 3. Oh, sorry, 2. I don't remember what he has for mug. I'm gonna try and get what I can. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a single meltdown. has something, and he doesn't ever actually attack, which is the funny part. He's a test of strength. He wants to see your strength. Come on. Okay, it's good. I know he has something. Couple crits though, that's pretty good. I know you have something. Come on. These are like very low chances or something. I know he has it. Luck J. Make sure you get that because it's very, very rare. I did upgrade Wernoa's weapon to being Cardinal. I forgot to do Squalls. His should be Punisher right now. I don't know how I forgot that. Okay. He's really not that tough. Use his card. And 20 AP. Thou art strong, mortals. I shall grant thee my powers. Call upon me in times of trouble. Okay, that's it. He's not too bad. And he never actually attacks. Which, yeah, it's quite ironic. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be like, he wants to see your strength. Okay, so now I am going to go back out, but what I'm going to do is explain how to get this next GF. So there is a GF that you can get here, and the only way for it to appear, and it sounds ridiculous, but it's true, you have to have killed 20 Tonberries. It won't appear until you've killed 20. So I'm probably going to keep a tally off camera of killing 19. I'll kill one on camera, because I've never done it before, and then I will show me getting the GF. I'm sure you can imagine what it's going to be, considering you have to kill Tonberries for it. But it is very nice. It's very good to have. It's very useful what it does. It's like one of the most useful GFs you can get. I'm going in here. So if you like what you see here, please do consider subscribing. I'm trying to go on a platform as big as I can. If you want to support the content, liking it and sharing it helps immensely. If you want to follow anything, I have it down below. I am getting back into my streaming, so if you want to follow my Twitch, you can follow it at twitch.tv/EtherOMalice. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm trying to keep... I'm more of a late night streamer, so I probably will wind up streaming at usually anywhere from 10 or 11 until 2 or 3. That's usually how I go. So if you want to come and hang out there, you can. And I will see you back here for part number 28.